In this video, I'm going to cover some of my tips and strategies that I've learned over 20 years, specifically if you're reviewing multiple offers on your home. Hey, it's Doug Francis with TTR Sotheby's International Realty in Vienna, Virginia, and congratulations. You did all the right things and received multiple offers on your house. Although this is a great opportunity to negotiate a full price contract and maybe more, I've found that the news is always received with a certain sense of shock. 1 or 2 offers is manageable, but 5 or more can make picking one really hard. Start by calculating what your net will be. The bottom line is the final figure you want to know right away. What will your net proceeds be after expenses? I like to calculate this figure for each offer as best I can and review those figures with my clients. It's especially good information since that's what they'll walk away with after the settlement. When reviewing offers, I like to summarize each offer so my clients have an apples-to-apples comparison, especially when there are 2 or more offers on the table. Here's some key points in the negotiation. The sales price, the earnest money deposit amount, the pre-approval letter, the settlement date, any contingencies, home inspection, appraisal, financing, coinciding settlement, escalation addendums, or other special requirements. Reading through each offer. Although you may want your agent to simply tell you which offer is best, you owe it to each buyer to review their offer with your agent. Create a pros and cons list. Reviewing each offer will give you an excellent overview of the terms of the contract, your obligations, and help you refine your ideal negotiating terms. For example, the closing date may be important because you'll be out of town for 2 weeks this summer. Or, what happens if an offer wants to close in 21 days? Can you negotiate a rent-back period? If not, then maybe this one is mission impossible. Keep offers straight, and don't forget one. For organization's sake, when my clients are looking over multiple offers, I have them initial the top corner of each offer after it's been reviewed. Those initials are a physical reminder that you saw that offer. Mortgage pre-approval letters. Ask your agent to reach out to the loan officer on any pre-approval letters to ask some basic questions that will help build confidence that your potential buyer has a solid application to get the final loan approval. I've found this due diligence to be very important when I'm not familiar with a lender who's outside the area, and reassuring when I speak with a professional who's on the ball and has a track record with the buyers. Respond quickly. The contract that we use in the Vienna real estate market is written by the Realtor Association and their team of attorneys. There's one gray area in this contract negotiation that, unless specifically added, is not set in stone. Specifically, there's no set timeline for you to respond to any offers. In our current market, a buyer who adds a deadline will probably still be interested after their deadline expires. It's a negotiation. My recommendation is to respond to offers after the first weekend the home's been on the market. And let buyers know ahead of time that you respond after noon on Tuesday or by Wednesday. By establishing some context, setting expectations, you'll help build confidence with any interested buyers. It's a level playing field. A quick word on negotiations. Let me caution you if you want to play games. Last year, I had some buyer clients who, after submitting their offer, felt that the seller's slow response was due to the seller shopping their offer and hoping to start a bidding war. So, they withdrew their offer, feeling the seller wasn't negotiating in good faith. A few days later, they resubmitted a lower offer and got the home. Essentially, the seller had fumbled the ball in the negotiation and ultimately wound up with less money. The takeaway here is that it's smart to respond quickly and in good faith, especially when you have a strong offer in hand. Negotiate with the offer that you have the most confidence in. It may not be the highest offer that's there. Personal letters. One X factor in today's real estate market is the detailed personal letter some buyers are likely to submit with an offer. Letters can be helpful or torpedo an offer if they aren't well written. or aren't read as intended. They're a pitch, yes, and should never have a manipulative tone. Last year, I worked with some buyers who'd worked previously with another agent before getting referred to me. They showed me their failed previous offers, along with a lengthy personal letter with photos of themselves. It really was too much. And when I had them submit a new offer, I simply included a brief summary of who they were, and they beat out 3 other offers. After closing, I learned from the listing agent that the seller had read through my clients' LinkedIn profiles and even found their wedding registry online. I understand how people work these days, and they research everything. Now, about escalation addendums. Today's internet is full of financial writers who are writing articles on the real estate business. And these days, they write about escalation addendums, even though, to me, they seem to have no experience sitting at the kitchen table, negotiating, evaluating, or calculating an escalation addendum. There are many factors when looking at an escalation addendum, and my tip to you is to identify what the status is for an appraisal contingency. The escalation addendum is one of today's big X factors, which will make your final decision hard, especially when 2 offers are nearly identical. Also, if you're about to hit the market, simplify some common points. If you want to close on July 30th, then make sure that is established early on. Publicizing a specific detail like a date gives structure to any offers, and you'll have fewer points to negotiate later. Do not discriminate. As a final note, let me be clear, housing discrimination is illegal, and I and other realtors know it's against the law to participate in this behavior. Your goal when looking at multiple offers should be to negotiate one that you're confident will get the deal done on time at your price with the fewest obstacles. Good luck.